Yo, all right. 2 videos in like 2 days, man. It's crazy. Uh, so a buddy of mine kind of inspired me to go through and start kind of cleaning up my friends list and everything online. We were playing Valorant, and shout out to Palo. I'll link his Twitch in the description. He's a chill dude. He's one of my good friends. Definitely go check him out. He's a vibe. Anyways, so he was showing me his friends list on Valorant. Like I freaking booted that game up with him. It felt like going back to an abusive ex, but I mean, we had a good time. And he's like, "Yo, check out my friends list." I'm like, "Man, like, is it massive and like bloated?" He's like, "No," and he dead ass has like 7 people on there, and he's like, "I only keep the real ones." I'm like, "Dude, man, that's actually like really nice," because like on my friends list, I got like 6 or 7 people that I play with, at one time. Like we'll five stack or whatever, but there's a handful of people that I play with. Everybody else that I've had on there, I mean, half of them are strangers, and the other half are people that like either don't play the game anymore or that I don't even talk to anymore. Like, not that we don't like each other. It's just like, life kind of changes and the friend groups change, and next thing you know, you're kind of growing distant, and that's okay. So I spent like an hour going through and cleaning off all the people that I'd kind of like collected over the years. There was a lot of people from like tournaments and stuff that I ran for Valorant that was like literally a one and done kind of thing. There was a lot of people from like old friend groups and stuff that like I'd been playing with before, and don't talk to anymore. So it was crazy. Like there was definitely some memories going through and kind of like cleaning stuff out. But at the end of the day, I got it down to, I think it's like 8 people that I consistently keep up with and that I know that I'm going to be playing the game with and stuff. And looking at that, it was really nice. Oh, and then I went through and I unlinked Discord off Valorant. There's no reason to have it linked on there because in the friends list, it'll show all your friends on Discord that don't even have the game. It just shows your friends. It's like, why is this even a thing? It was irritating. So unlink that. Next thing I know is I'm sitting there with this nice clean sidebar, and I'm like, man, this is actually like really nice. You don't have that clutter that's like sitting there off the side of your screen. You can find who you need to when you need to, and if you're gonna be playing with somebody, well, you're gonna have the intention to add them anyways, so you can go through and add them and have like their actual account. It was great, and it was so nice that I kind of went through and I'm like, man, where else can I do this? So I went through, I did the same thing for my Discord friends list. There are people that I haven't talked to in like 3 years that I still had as like friends on Discord, which like at that point, like if I don't even have your phone number, there's a few people that I didn't remove because like I know for a fact like we were good friends, we still are good friends, and the only thing that we are gonna hit people up on is Discord. Like keep them. That makes sense. But other people that I haven't talked to in like over a year, that just same thing. You grow distant. You stop talking. You got different interests or whatever. You're in different parts of your life. There's no reason to keep that on there. So I went through. I spent like another hour cleaning up my Discord. I kind of started going through cleaning off Twitter, and then I got addicted. So I went through. I cleaned off my entire Twitch. I had like 80 channels that I was following on Twitch, dude. It was so much, and I realized like I only ever tune in to watch like a handful of people. There are people that I want to support, yeah, but like I never watch their stuff, so like why am I even following them? So I went through, cleaned all that stuff out, kept the real ones like always, but like that's it. Went through YouTube, same thing, and at the end of the day, what was really nice? It feels more like me. It feels more like I have stuff on there that I'm actually interested in and that I actually want to support, and that you know there's a reason that it's there now. That looks like shit. Um, yeah, it was great. So I don't know. It's like it felt like cleaning my room, and there's always been like this mentality that I've had where it's like man, I should save this for later. Man, I still like this. Let's hold on to this for later. That's kind of something that's been in my family for a while too. Like, dude, not to trash talk anybody. I love my mom to pieces, but mom will do that where she's like, she'll just keep something for years and years, and it's like, why do we have this? And she's like, well, we could use it later, and it's like some fiberglass rod that's fallen apart. You know, not that that's a specific example, but it's definitely something along those lines. So like, I've been kind of like beating that out of myself. Like, there's some stuff like I got a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff, like a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons stuff, because I used to be really into it with my friends. We used to play every weekend. I played that for like 5 years, and I collected a bunch of books. I got a bunch of figures and stuff, and I haven't touched that game in like I think 8 years now. But I loved it, and it was great, and it looks nice on my shelf. And some days I feel like I was talking to my parents, like I'm looking at kind of selling it off because I wouldn't mind having a little extra cash, and I don't play the game anymore, and I'm not really interested in it right now, And they're like, "Oh, no, that one you got to keep for your kids." And like, okay, that makes sense. But like other stuff that I can just kind of get rid of, like little knickknacks and stuff like that, just get rid of it, dude. Like, if it feels great, you have more space, you feel cleaner. I used to have this really bad habit. I say bad habit. I used to have like this tradition of like saving something from every convention I went to. So I'd save all my lanyards, I'd save all my badges and stuff. And it was cool, but then at the end of the day, it's like, man, this is just like stuff. And I have the pictures and I have the memories of the cons. And it never fails that we come back with like a board game or like some kind of a trinket or something like that anyways. So like, why am I keeping this extra stuff? So I've gone through and thrown away stuff like that now. And at the end of the day, it feels like now the stuff that I'm keeping are things that are actually important to me, or things that actually do remind me of something special, or that I use every now and then or use continuously. And that feels much more special. So people have kind of like almost like this hoarding mentality. Like, I don't know if you see those accounts on Twitter or whatever that are following like 5,000 people, and it's just like, it's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, that's bad. And I'm bad too. I got like 500 that I'm following. I'm going through and cleaning that out. A lot of them are like artists and other creators and stuff that like I don't want to lose. So those get to stay, and like some news stuff and game stuff gets to stay. But I'm trying to do this thing where like I'm actually following or like subscribing with intention for a change, instead of just like, oh, this is cool, drop a follow. Because next thing you know, you got like 1,000 people, and you're like, you can't keep track of anything that's actually important to you. And it's awful. So I don't know, if you have a friends list, or if you have like, let's just take like Instagram. Look at your follow list on Instagram. How many people are you actually following on there that you actually want to engage with on the platform? And I'm not just talking about like friends or like, people that are IRL that maybe like never even post. I'm talking about like anything. So like, let's say you have like, a bunch of friends on there, and then you have like a bunch of creators that you follow, but you only ever like really interact with like 5 or 6 creators, and then like a couple of friends, 2 or 3 friends that like post stuff, and you keep up with them. I used to have this thing where like I had a bunch of friends that were on like my Instagram before I deleted it, that like we were following each other for like no reason. Like we talk on Discord, and I never really posted pictures. They never posted pictures. We never sent reels back and forth. Like, why are we? What is this? Like, why do we have this? And it's one of those things that like you feel like unfollowing somebody or unadding somebody makes you like less of a friend, when that couldn't be further from the truth. Your friends are people that you actually engage with and actually interact with. People that you can call on for stuff and like you talk with. Like in that case, I talk with people over different platforms. I don't need to be in contact with them over this other one for some reason. Don't let whatever the platform is force you into creating more bloat in your life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because by the end of the day, like each one is supposed to serve its own purpose. And if you're not using it for that actual purpose, you're just sitting there making a mess for yourself. And who likes messes, bro? Like, I don't. I know some people are kind of trolls, and like they kind of live in their dirty laundry and shit. Like, if that's you, Hey, more power to you, man. This video ain't for you, but like, I can just recommend it. Like, if you feel like just kind of doing something and cleaning something and not actually cleaning something, maybe try that. Just go through and ask yourself, like, when was the last time that I actually like followed this account or like cared about, what this person was posting or anything. Like for me, a really good example was like Davey 504 on YouTube. I used to love Davey. I still do. I think he's cool. But like I don't really follow his stuff anymore. Like he'll post a video, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's cool." And I don't watch it anymore. Like I used to watch every one of his videos and then, I hit a point where I'm like, "Yeah, I'm interested in other stuff. Bass is cool, but I like cars or I like guitar or, you know, EDM, something else." And now I follow that stuff, and you unfollow that one. It's like, okay, cool. Tastes change, and at the end of the day, like that's just a fact of life. You got to keep up with it, keep things clean, So yeah, what am I trying to say with this? Well, that was kind of it, really. Like, if you got something that you could clean out, just try it and see how it feels. It's weird, and it kind of feels preachy, like, go clean your room, it'll feel great. Like, okay, yeah, whatever, thanks, random dude on the internet. But like, I can recommend it. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, anyways, after you're done cleaning something, go do some push-ups. Push-ups are great. I'm gonna finish driving so I don't like get in a car accident or anything. I want to try and get like a dash cam or something. I feel like that'd be kind of cool, so I can like have that up as background instead of like just me sitting in my car, because I feel like that'd be cooler. So I don't know. We'll figure something else out for that. Expect more videos coming up later, because I want to try and make more, and I want to just do more Yap stuff. I think it'd be kind of fun. All right. Anyways, that's it. Don't know nobody's patch from Dave's Vault. Dress safe. Do some push-ups. Much love. Bye YouTube. Bye Rumble. Bye Odyssey. See ya.